Yo, 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 what's up? It's Ben Scarborough, and I'm chilling here at Third Eye Collective in the secret room with Sarah Oliver. Sarah.
Yes.
Hey, what it do?
I am wonderful today, if that's what that means.
Yeah, well, in the South. In the South, that's what it means. I don't know where, I don't know what it means in other parts of the world, but what it be like.
It'd be humid outside because it's Georgia, and my hair just wants to frizz up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
So we had to. You were somewhere getting ready. You were in a little capsule, and then you were here, right?
Yeah.
No,
I,
no
teleported.
outside time. Yeah.
Yeah, I teleported. Yeah.
I play hard to get by not leaving the house, right?
Yeah.
So I know.
Oh my
exactly,
God, I do that too.
I know exactly.
No, I really do. I do not leave the house for real unless I go to the gym. No house leaving.
Speaking of house, girl, I've been sitting here watching your YouTube channel all day. I think I watched you build a deck today.
Decks, a fence. I build everything. I can do sheetrock. Yeah.
And your co-host.
Oh, I built a shower. Did you see my shower?
I did
Tile
see.
shower.
Yeah.
I had to fire everybody. Just did it myself.
Yeah, what's it like to fire somebody on a job like that?
I think I fired 4 people first.
Yo.
Yeah, and I was like, I've had enough. This is crooked. This isn't right. And then I YouTube it, figure it out, and I just do it.
I was watching the tile being put down, and it reminded me of a time in the 7th grade, the only time I've ever grouted and tiled a hallway in my friend's parents' house. Mm-hmm. And it brought me back a little bit. I was like, wow, I actually have done a hard day's work in my life. I actually...
One hole.
I mean, I have to really think, like, when was that? When did I get on my hands and knees? But yeah, the fact that you had all 4 corners leveled and, that last shower in your guest shower before you could move everything over into the,
Yeah.
That must have been
wow, what a stalker. I'm just kidding.
I got that photographic memory.
Yeah.
That's how you can tell I'll be paying attention, right?
Yeah.
Now, I've been getting into vlogging as well, and I haven't really cracked the just go thing. Everything with me has to be a production. I need lights. Okay. I need cameras.
Lights, camera, action, yeah.
So the whole, let's just flip it on and start recording on the iPhone. I'm not there yet. And so I was watching your channel, and I was peeping all sorts of game,
You're stealing stuff from me.
Well, we call it peeping game.
No, I do that to everybody. I will watch everybody's stuff. I'm like, I like that. I like that. I like that. Yeah, I'm taking all this. This is me right here.
The co-host, though, the older gentleman, your father,
yes,
who's been helping you in the backyard. I'm sure he's just loving all the extra attention he's getting from being on the show.
Okay, he loves TV. He actually came on Bad Girls Club season 13 Family Day.
Okay.
Yeah, he made an ass of himself. He got really drunk. He was hitting on all the girls who hated me. And
I'm gonna have to pull that episode down and watch.
Yeah, he loves the attention.
I love the camera.
Yeah. So actually Father's Day, I had these shirts printed for our little show. So he.
My God.
So I wore a Wild Man shirt to dinner, and he was like, oh my God, where'd you get that? And
dude,
he kept telling everybody, he was like, I make her look good, right? I make her look good. He's like, he loves the attention. Yeah.
That just blew my mind because I'm sitting here looking at him I'm just like, he's in every episode. He had his head between the broken part of the fence, and he was like, bring me the chainsaw.
He's so obnoxious because he will want to just press. I joke with him. He just likes to press buttons, hold the drill.
Okay. Yeah.
Hold the chainsaw button, and then he'll make me run around as if I'm his assistant. But I'm paying him, and why am I running around doing everything when you're pressing buttons? I don't get it.
He's like,
he works me to death, and they think I work him.
He's like, who gets a cut of these T-shirt sales, huh? With my face on them, huh?
Right. Yeah.
So how did you get into the DIY backyard scene?
So little backstory. I've been working part-time since 12, full-time since 14.
That's real.
So then when I started doing modeling around the age of 20, I was like, okay, this is crap. I ran around, did whatever. And then I was like, I'm going to make my own calendars. I'm going to make my own things. So I figured that out. And then I started doing TV. So once I did a good bit of reality shows, I wanted to do something else. So I first started on the inside of my house. The interior is completely redone, painting, chandeliers in every room. And then I wanted to start the outside. So it's almost because it wasn't necessarily, it just kind of fell upon me, to go from one thing to the next. So who knows what I'm going to do when the backyard's done. Well, besides the house thing, but.
That sounds like an existential thing. What am I going to do when the backyard is done? And if you are to sell the house in the future, the fact that there's all this documented proof of the work that you've put into, I'm sure that'll kind of help the
Or they might be like, that was not a certified electrician.
Oh, yeah, right.
I'm like, no, this was all staged. I just recorded parts of it, and the real guy came in, and then which of course isn't true, but.
Yeah, that fade to black, like in between the fade to black, there's like something going on there.
Right. So she didn't do any of this herself. It just looks like it.
The story about the neighbors that called the code people on you.
Yeah, code enforcement.
Code enforcement over the fence.
Yeah.
The staggered fence.
Yeah.
That must have been an ordeal, right?
Yeah, it's just I've got those neighbors. It was literally like neighbor wars. I had the neighbor across the street who threatened me because of my dad's dog. And then I had the neighbor in the cul-de-sac who recorded a music video in front of my house when I told them not to. And I'm just like, what is your problem? Like, so I built a fence in the front, and I'm actually working on getting a gate. They're all overquoting me. So of course, what I've been doing the past week is going on Pinterest and YouTube on how to do my own gate. So more than likely, I'm going to be building a gate in the next couple weeks.
Okay.
Like, you cannot come in. Like, no.
That's what Pimp C used to say. Mm-hmm. I ain't pulling up to that little studio, man. Put a gate around that motherfucker, man. So, yeah, it's a privacy thing, right?
Yeah, privacy. Like, I don't.
But you also have a dog, right, that runs around?
Okay, he doesn't really run around. Okay, he's 14 years old.
Okay.
He kind of like, he walks around.
Okay.
Yeah.
He walks.
I mean,
around.
he's still scary. He barks really deep, and
Ooh. Exactly. I just barked.
Oh my God, it sounded just like Kiko. You've been watching Kiko too.
I'm telling you, man. I'm like
the
the biggest fan right now. I want to see more of him, actually. You should do
He's so sweet.
He's like sleeping on stuff that you're working on.
Oh my God. Last night, I was carrying this really big clay fish in the house that's going to go by the pool.
Okay.
And I'm walking over the gate, and he steps underneath me. I'm telling you, the fish is like this big. It's on my Instagram story. He actually trips me. I fall on him. My back hits the gate, and I'm just holding this fish like, oh my God, please don't break. And then there's like scrape marks all the way down my back.
Uh-huh.
Like, he's hurt me my whole life, or his whole life.
It's a love-hate relationship, right? It's push and pull, but he's always there for you, right?
He's always there for me, right under my feet.
I draw inspiration from all types of things. Does he ever inspire you to do certain things?
I mean, in the sense of get a new front door because he chewed it up, or new garage doors because he bent the metal. And I don't know if that's not really inspire.
Maybe motivate. You get tired of looking at the bottom of the door like that. You're like, you know what, man?
Yeah.
I love you, but you fucked that door up, and it's time. It's over with for that door.
Yeah. Inspiration, I don't know. He's just kind of there. Like, he's been like a guardian angel to me in the past. So now it's more so, even though during those years when he helped me, he was ripping my house to shreds. Now that he's not ripping it to shreds, it's like my time to just take care of him, even though I've been taking care of him.
That sounds like a wonderful relationship.
Yeah, he's literally so old. Heart meds, he went through chemo. So it's really crazy. He was diagnosed with cancer when he was 7. They told me he had 6 months to a year to live. With the cancer, they would double his lifespan with chemo.
Whoa.
Paid 10 grand for chemo. That lasted a year and a half. So this Christmas Eve, he's lived double his life. So he's 14 now. So this Christmas Eve will be 7 more years on top of when they said he wouldn't live, of course.
Wow.
But yeah.
Wow.
He's not going
anywhere.
anywhere.
It's a dog's life, man.
Right.
He's in there like, where my lady at, man? Where's she
Right.
at?
People are seriously like jealous of him. They're like, oh my God, can you adopt me? Like, your dog is so spoiled. Like, I'm telling you, he gets meal prep. He gets everything. He has a bed in every room,
No
like
way.
5 toy boxes.
Oh yeah, he's
He's got it made.
he ain't worried about shit.
Yeah, he's like, heaven can't be better than this. I'm staying with my mommy.
So I saw this thing on Amazon. It's a food bowl
Okay.
that goes on the floor. It's like a food and water bowl, and it's got this vertical backing. And what you can do is you can slide an iPad into the dog bowl, and you can FaceTime it, and you can say, "Here, boy," and the dog will run over, and you can chill with your dog while it eats.
No, I'm gonna pass on that. He only eats when I'm home. He's got separation anxiety, and then secondly, he doesn't understand phone calls or FaceTime or anything. So I can be on the
He
phone.
doesn't?
No, not at all. I'll be like, Kiko, I miss you. And he doesn't even acknowledge that anybody's even talking to him. We've done this for years when I go away on TV shows. He does not care. He does not do telephone calls. He does not like technology.
Hey, man. If you fuck with Kiko, drop a palm tree emoji in the comments, man. Let's get these palm trees up.
Palm trees? Okay, that's random.
Yeah.
I love palm trees.
Yeah, that's my favorite emoji. That and the black heart. They're like the only 2 emojis in my phone.
Huh.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah, if you get hit with one of those, you know what's up. Or nah. But really, though, the Bad Girls Club.
Yes.
I was into Bad Girls Club when I was in school.
What? Who did you date?
We were somebody that watched the show a lot.
So you went on as what season?
No. I have been watching the show.
Oh, you've been watching the show. I thought you said you went on the show.
Wouldn't that be crazy if I was on the show?
I was like, who did you sleep
For a
with?
second, I was like, who did I date? No, that'd be crazy if I was like
Yeah.
a boyfriend on that show. Wow. Hey, it's not too late,
Yeah.
right?
Well, no, yeah, they canceled the show like 2 years ago.
Okay, so
it
I
is
didn't know
too
they
late.
canceled it. Okay.
But they may, I don't know. They've been talking about getting it picked up by somebody else. I don't know. Oxygen switched to an all crime network, and Bad Girls
really?
Club is what made Oxygen a big
Yeah, of
network.
course.
So then, yeah.
What? And you guys do reunions and stuff?
Yeah, we did quite a few. There's a reunion per season, and okay, so when we're in the house, like I don't try to fight because I don't want to be sent home. But if people are messing with me, okay, I'll fight you. I don't care. But like reunion time, like I come to fight.
Okay.
I mean, even my first reunion, I wore sneakers. They were like, Sarah, you wear heels all the time. Why are you wearing sneakers? I'm like, it's literally fight time because y'all are about to pick on me all this time. And, you know, I'm worried about getting kicked off the season, but I'm coming here to fight. And I got kicked off of 2 reunions. So.
How far can you throw one of those shoes?
Can I throw a shoe?
Can you throw a shoe? Is that like a...
Can I physically throw a shoe? I mean, I can throw a shoe. I'm not allowed to throw a shoe.
No, but I mean, like, would you if you had to?
I feel like I fight fair. Like, I don't, like, grab something to... Because I had Mo on my reunions, and he's actually, like, made of wood. He's, like, a huge block, that little hippo I used to carry around. And I could easily had busted somebody's head open with him.
Right. So it's not we're not trying to get crime levels of fighting, right?
No, like, I will hit you with my fist. Like, I'm not going to rip your hair out or...
Good
like
clean fight.
stand on a couch like some girls do, or
Yeah.
lean back on the couch to kick you because you don't want to fight. Like, come on now, get up.
Now, what about fighting video games? I'm talking about the Street Fighters,
Kombat?
the Mortal Kombats. You know what I'm saying? You ever picked up you ever gotten into any of that?
Not since I was
Got
little.
any brothers or anything like that?
I do have a brother, but we didn't grow up together.
Oh,
My
okay,
dad
okay.
had 5 kids, 3 women.
Oh, okay.
So it was me and my sister, the brother, and then the other 2 sisters.
So there wasn't any like, we got to share this TV. We got to like, you know, he wants to play video games. You want to watch TV. There wasn't like any of that like
us tussling with each other.
like on some old school shit back when Mortal Kombat was, you know, the game to fight.
Playing
in or
Mortal
whatever.
Kombat or fighting in real life to get the controller to play Mortal Kombat?
I'm
or
looking,
both.
I'm trying to get a picture, a little snapshot of like, you know, because that was my experience growing up. You
Yeah.
know, it was always like who was going to use the TV.
Yeah.
And the fighting video game became fighting in real life. Like it's time to wrestle for the
No, but my dad still beats me up to this day. Like, he will fight me. Like, he will punch. Like, I had a black bruise on my arm for like 15 days. No, like, I had to get, my mom bought me arnica. And I was like, not only taking the pills, putting the cream on, because he likes to treat me like a boy.
Okay.
And he thinks it's like the funniest thing to punch you in the arm. I'm like, Dad, stop it. Like, I'm 34 years old. Like, I'm not a boy. Like, get over it.
I'm going to take your face off this shirt, Dad.
Right.
There are going to be no more shirts.
I'm going to put a palm tree emoji on your face. Had enough.
Now you know the emojis are different on different platforms, right? Like
Okay.
the palm tree emoji looks different on the Samsung than it looks on the iPhone. Even the Facebook palm tree emoji is a different art style. So if I comment a palm tree emoji using my iPhone, if you pull it up
Yeah.
on Google Chrome on the MacBook, it's like a different emoji.
So how do you feel about that?
It's pretty much been standardized at this point, but sometimes the faces, like the little yellow faces, can be drawn differently on like a Samsung phone, and I feel like it
Yeah.
loses a little bit of the oomph
Yeah.
and intensity that you can have when you're trying to convey something through emojis. Does he rock a Samsung or is he in the iPhone?
Oh, no, my dad does not have an iPhone. He has some $50 Walmart phone that's cracked that barely turns on.
Aw.
And he will get mad. He'll be like, stupid phone. He'll throw it. Like, one time it was stuck in the dirt. And I'm like, Dad, that's one of the reasons your phones never work. I've had iPhones forever. All my phones, I never have issues. I don't crack them. I don't break them. Like, it's you.
Maybe you know by a certain point in your life that you're the type of person that throwing things is like in your nature. So you just know you can't have $1,000 cell phone because you're going to chunk it at some point. And
Right.
it's
Or
not-
run it over. He does that.
Oh, okay.
One time he was like, like burning, what is it? Not burning wheelies. What is it when you like burn your tires out? Just burning
Oh,
out.
burning out, yeah.
Yeah, and his phone flew out. No, the door popped open, and then his phone flew out in the of the truck. It was in the parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what? I can't.
Yeah, that reminds me. I was going to school one time, and we all carpooled, and Mark was outside smoking a cigarette. He put his backpack on the trunk of the car, and then we all got in the car, and I backed up over his backpack and just ran over his MacBook. Yeah.
Oh no.
And when we did that, it was too late, obviously,
Yeah.
but it was like, we're all getting stoned before class, and we get out, and there's just this destroyed MacBook, and it was like, you never know when you're gonna back up over someone's MacBook, right?
Yeah, you never know. I mean, that's like a thing. So you didn't even tell me I was drinking from this side, which it's like I'm looking at this.
These
instead of
are
this way.
what do you
Now
think of
there's
these?
lipstick.
These it's the Joe Rogan Experience has coffee cups on their table, so I figured
That's what you should do.
we need
Yeah,
it.
but for girls, you need straws because now there's like lipstick everywhere.
It's okay. I wash these cups.
He doesn't really wash them. What? You see my water?
It's a little clean in there.
Yeah, there's a little red spot. It's all right.
I was telling her that's how 4-star reviews are born on Google Maps.
Yes.
She'll say, I came to Third Eye Collective, and they gave me a dirty coffee mug to drink out of during the interview.
So the fact that I'm like extremely OCD, like I will overly clean my house. I'll do something. I can't like not finish it. It'll be 100 degrees outside. If I started something, I'll be outside for 12 hours trying to finish
that's real.
it. But stuff like a little bit of a dirty cup, it's weird that certain things like really bother me. Like you cannot leave one dish in my sink, or I cannot sleep at night. Okay, but stuff like that, it doesn't really bother me because my dad's place is destroyed. Like I was on the pilot of our show, they were so surprised. The producer came from LA, and he was like, "Oh my God, Sarah," because they went to the house before I went there, so I hadn't seen it. He'd been living there 3 months. I'm telling you, there was like just. It looked like an episode of Hoarders, and then you pick something up, and then there's like roaches everywhere, and it was literally so disgusting. And I come in there looking like this, and I'm like cleaning his place,
Yeah.
and they're freaking out. Literally, the camera guys are jumping, and I'm just like I got to clean this up.
Hey, man, shout out to Wild Man.
Wild Man, aka Dada.
So, are you working on any projects right now in the backyard? Or in the DIY? Well, what's your latest DIY project is what I meant to say.
I was doing it 2 days ago because it's like nonstop raining in Georgia.
Oh,
I'm doing
That's right.
a fire pit, and I'm also doing a small, it's not small because it's going to be like 50 feet long, but a retaining wall / garden against the fence.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So I have both of those.
At the fire pit sounds like it's going to be like, are you going to do anything? Are you going to like, it's just going to be for you guys to chill around, like pull some chairs up?
No, actually, it's very stupid because how I'm OCD. The whole back left area of my yard is not done, and now it's leveled because they had to level it out for the pool. So I can't not have something there. So I was like, okay, what could go there? I was even thinking about putting like the trampoline in the ground with the basketball goal, and I'm like, nah, it's kind of stupid. You're supposed to have your phone off.
It was really stupid.
That was like a
wasn't it?
mom moment.
Yeah.
Bad. So yeah, I just decided fire pit in the corner just to fill up the space. And I've actually started using it because I nonstop buy stuff on Amazon. So now I burn my own boxes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's probably not that great for the environment, but
My mom, once she realized that she wanted to retire in the house that she's currently in, kind of undertook a little bit of a backyard DIY aesthetic. There's a lot of that going on. I'm actually looking forward to seeing them this weekend. It's her birthday, so I'll be going down. They live about 90 minutes south of the city, and her latest project, they have a fire pit, and it was kind of like they had this basketball court from the previous owners, and they destroyed the concrete that was the basketball court.
it's a lot of work.
Yeah, and then they kind of made the fire pit.
Wait, she did it or she hired somebody to do it?
She did hire some people to do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how is that a DIY?
Well, she built the fire pit. She put
Oh, she built the fire pit. Okay.
But you right.
I was like, wait a minute, she hired
I'm
somebody
out
to
here
do it?
labeling shit wrong. I'm out here calling shit the wrong
Wait,
shit.
It's like call for it. It has to be like CIY. Like
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know.
I see
We're
what you're saying.
gonna have to change it to something else. Like CSIY. Call someone. No, yourself. That doesn't work either. I don't know.
She got to this point where she wanted to host really badly, and it was
Post
like
parties.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I think she wanted to hurry up and get to the creative part of putting the fire pit together, and the basketball court was just in the way.
Yeah.
And they have a pool that was already installed, and they are learning how to upkeep the pool and keep it all, the pH levels correct and stuff. And every time I talk to them, it's like, yeah, we're wrestling with this pool. We can't get it to do what it needs to do and stuff.
So they have these new things. They're called ionizers, which you put less chemicals in the pool. So they say salt water can eat a lot of the stuff around your pool. So you want to do something in between. It's like there's a little bit of chlorine, like you shock it when it's raining.
Yeah.
But then there's an ionizer, so it like gets rid of the minerals and stuff. So it's less chemicals, so it's better for your skin and your hair. Because chlorine turns this hair like yellow or green.
Okay.
Yeah, and this hair is like really, really long. You see this hair?
Yeah.
It's almost 35 inches.
35? Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah, my mom will see this.
Homegrown.
My mom will see this episode. So if y'all don't know about ionizers.
Yes, get an ionizer. And it also tells you the temperature of your pool on there, so you don't have to have a thermometer separate. You're welcome, Mom.
Yeah. I would really watch shows that were categorized as reality TV shows and wonder what it was like on the back end to put those shows together. What was it like working with really anyone at any department on one of the shows labeled as, like, I'm sure some shows are a little bit more structured and built out and some shows are maybe shot a little bit more raw with less of a crew. Like, have you been on sets where there was like hella people versus like a bare bones skeleton crew because you guys are going on location or something?
So actually pretty much all the shows that I did for bigger networks, I've done a lot of like smaller pilots. So even when we did my pilot, it was the producer, the lady that did story, and she helped with the light, and then the camera guy. So we did a 3-person crew to film the pilot. So that's very small. But then I've done ones where, gosh, was Marriage Boot Camp? So the thing with a lot of these shows, they have so many cameras like in every corner of the house, but then they have the crew. And I don't know, I wouldn't say more important. More entertaining than most of them. So I feel like if you're not doing anything, there's not a camera in your face. But if you're doing stuff, you're moving around, you're talking, whatever, the camera crew will follow you. So there's usually like 2 camera crews, or at least Bad Girls Club had 2 camera crews. So I feel like there was always a camera in my face. So I wouldn't know, like, being the other girl in the corner. And then even, I'd say Marriage Boot Camp, I think they only had 2 camera crews too. But it's usually they're with you. But there's cameras like in every single corner. So it's like equipment everywhere.
Yeah, that was what I had imagined. Like, are they kind of hover, and then when the activity, they kind of like, if there's a flurry of activity, they scoot towards that. They're not like trying to stop you and say, wait, let us set up the shot.
Oh, no. They never try to set up the shot.
Okay.
But what's really annoying, and this is how reality TV can be fake, and it's fake in the sense of the other person. So say, for instance, okay, of course, there's the cameras in the corner. Me and you are talking about something. I'm telling you, we had an argument over fruit roll-ups one time. Like, it was so stupid, right? So if we're talking and you're like, somebody ate my fruit roll-ups, I'm like, okay.
Hey, where my fruit roll-ups at?
Like, I will buy you some more. I think the people from yesterday, like, it wasn't my fault, but I'll get you some more. So we're having.
No, I'm serious. Where the fuck they at?
No, right? So listen. So we're talking normal, right? It's just 100% normal. Well, then if one camera crew's on lunch, they'll still have the one, and they'll just sit in the living room waiting on their lunch break. But if they see we're talking about something, they'll come in the room.
Okay.
So you see them at your peripheral, and then these crazy women, like, I stay the exact same all the time. What you just did is what they'll do. They'll be like, nah, bitch, I'm like,
they turn up.
I'm like, wait, what just happened? Like, so yeah, even the camera guys like had like a whole, like, they laugh at it. They're like, this girl goes from 2 to 10 when she sees the camera. And me, I stay the same. And a lot of times, like, I'll be looking so confused because I'm like, what just happened? And it takes me a moment to be like, these bitches are crazy. Like,
this shit is escalating fast.
Yeah, it's like, I don't even pay attention. I'm just me. And then there's just whoever's there.
Okay.
So that's how it can be fake. Like, you would not do this in real life. You would never, you know what I mean? If this camera didn't show up, we'd be talking normal. Like, calm down. Like, nobody cares.
Now, there's people also probably looking at you being like, now that's how we need to act, right? Because she ain't new to it. She true to it, right? It's like, what's all this turning up about fruit roll-ups about? I'm sure the camera crew loves that shit.
Yeah,
man. I can only imagine. But
I kind of like that quote. She's not new to it. She's true to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have to use that for something.
Oh, yeah, it's yours, man. Hood. That's hood phrenology. Now, growing up, were you a serious fan of any one particular reality TV show, and you were like, I gotta get on that show, or?
So the first reality show I liked and watched, my friend made me watch for the love of Ray J. So I love shows. Like I like them a lot. And then I saw Charm School, I believe was the second.
Charm
I don't
School,
know.
okay.
I don't think it lasted that long, but I was like, oh my God, these girls are crazy. And then Bad Girls Club was around, so my mom was like, you should go on that show. And I'm like, there's no way I'd go on that show. There's no way. But then the more I watched it and the more that life experience happened to me, I was like, these girls are literally punks. Like they gang up on one girl. She gets bullied. She gets upset. She goes home, whatever. And I'm like, I would never let these females talk to me like that. So I started looking at them like they're a joke.
Okay.
And
Oh, ignore me.
what's going on? There's like, please don't tell me there's like spirits in here and stuff. I don't do like.
No, we've got equipment in here that I'm like monitoring.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like looking in the mirror to make sure that
Everything's on.
Is, yeah.
Damn it, we got to record this
My
over.
PA is, he doesn't exist. I am the PA.
Oh, he doesn't? I thought I saw him. I thought he turned the camera on.
Yeah, where is he? He could poof. he ain't in here. I'm like.
Maybe it was like a weird spirit that did it. I don't know.
Oh, no, we Gucci.
Okay. Speaking of weird spirits, I just had a psychic reading the other day.
Whoa.
So I always wanted to have one. There's like this little house not too far from me that it says like psychic reading, whatever. And she's never there. Like you pull up and I'm like, did you not know I was coming? Like, how do you not know when
a psychic? Yeah.
Right. And apparently like a tree fell on her little house at one point. Like you didn't know the tree was coming. So.
Oh my God.
So wait a minute. So I went on marriage boot camp. Mama June was on my season. So I met her. And then after the show, I became friends with Pumpkin and Alana. Alana's Honey Boo Boo. And she's actually really, really smart, like really smart girl. So I called Pumpkin on the last few episodes of Mama June from Hot to Not. They did a psychic on there. So I called Pumpkin. I said, what do you think about the psychic? She's like, no, I love her. She's great. She told me I was pregnant. She told me I was having a girl. She told me, like one time she called her, she was like, and she's all the way in London, okay? She said, somebody hit your car. Pumpkin's like, wait, what? She goes, yes, somebody hit your car. She goes outside. She goes, oh my God, somebody hit my car. She's like, I know. So I said, I'm going to call this lady. So it's pretty interesting, my very first reading. And people are always like, Sarah, when are you having babies? When are you doing this? And then even,
when are you getting married?
Some people joke, they're like, you do all these projects because you're bored, you need to have kids. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not settling down and just being with anybody because that's what everybody does. And then they don't like their husband or wife. And then they don't really like their kids.
You waiting for that one.
I am. So she told me that it's a completely new person, like X out all these people now and in the past.
Okay.
And I'm having 3 kids.
Whoa.
Yeah.
3 big ones.
Yes.
Now I've heard, parenting is not an exact science, right? But the closer in age you have your kids, or the closer together, they all kind of like grow up and go through the school system together and stuff like that. Do you see yourself doing that? Do you feel like you would kind of get them all out of the way?
Back to back.
Back to back?
Like 1, 3, and 5. You know what I mean? Like I'm not going to be like a 1-year-old, an 8-year-old, and then a 17-year-old.
People don't see you for 6 years. They see you and they're like, God damn!
That's basically like having 3 single kids. You know what I mean? Like an only child 3 different times. Like, no, I'm going to have 3 kids. Like, so, yeah.
My parents had Patrick and I 18 months apart. My
That's
brother
like the
Patrick.
perfect, yeah.
And we grew up together. We were like a year after each other. And then they waited a while, and William came along. And William, my parents are in their late 50s, and he's going to university, but he's staying at their house, right? So he wakes up every day in this huge ass house, no dorm, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's like, and he wakes up every day like, oh, I gotta go to fucking class.
Like a spoiled little.
And I see him and I'm just like, bruh, you don't even, like, my parents are so like, like he smokes weed, right? And they know it, right? And I would come home with like a quarter on me and get busted in the kitchen and like watch them flush it. They're not doing shit like that now. They're like,
it's like everything's acceptable.
They get older and they're like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I guess weed is a thing, you know what I'm saying? But it's like we were the guinea pigs, right?
Yeah.
They were like, we're gonna go ahead and test everything out on them. And now William, the youngest,
he's just living life. He's on vacation every day.
He's like, yeah. So I'll be 30 in October, and he's 23. So there's that little bit of and he just got engaged to his girlfriend.
Wow, that's way too young.
They're gonna finish
23.
They're gonna finish college and get married. I know they love each other. Y'all's TikTok videos are really funny, guys. Really funny.
TikTok videos? They have like a channel, like a relationship channel.
They be like singing on there, doing the duets and shit. For real, for real.
It was like really. Should I even say that? Relationship channels. Oh yes, I should. Yeah, So I took a boyfriend on marriage boot camp. We broke up 6 months after the show was like done. It was actually still airing. And I always tried to get him to do a relationship type of, because I already have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So I'm like, let's do this. I put him on a couple of my videos, like they liked him. And he never really did it. And then like years later, a couple years pass, and then he creates an entire channel with a new girlfriend who nobody even knows.
You put him on game.
Wait a minute. I'm like, wait, stop it.
He was like, I done peeped how she did it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, let me.
What's the editing process like for you on these vlogs? What kind of equipment do you use? Do you do it all mobily, or do you have an iMac or anything like that?
I got some Sony that's like, it looks like a regular camera, but it was like $500, and it like flips up so I can see where it's lined up. And then I have I got soft boxes.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also have that Ring now, which does really well for photos.
Yes.
So all my photos, people are like, who's taking those photos, Sarah? If you really look at my photos, one hand will either be not showing or it'll be funny because I've got like that little clicker in my hand.
Yeah.
So I take all my photos myself.
Real gang
yes,
shit.
I don't need nobody. Sarah's very independent.
Hey, real vloggers do real things.
Right.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm actually getting a ton of insight. Just little questions that I had, watching the content, like stroll by as my day, like, wow, she's really editing the shit out of this stuff, right?
Yeah.
And I know some people, you couldn't put a gun to their head and make them edit a thing because they hate it so
long.
much.
Yes.
Now I have a passion for video editing.
Oh no.
It's something that as I've gotten older, the accolades that I would think about growing up, like, you grow up and you want to just be Martin Scorsese one time on a bitch, like, you know what I'm saying? Best director, motherfucker. And then it's like, now I would really like to get some accolades for the post-production work that we do. The invisible hours is what we call them, that just fly off the clock of all of us putting the content together. I would like to be rewarded in some way, shape, or form. And so I've started to get my IMDb credits up, right? Like on all the...
Okay, so do you pay for a membership on IMDb or?
Yeah.
Me too. $20 a month.
Yeah.
Okay, I was making sure I wasn't the only one being suckered. Okay.
Nah, and we're not the only ones being suckered either. $20
a month for IMDb. It's so crazy because those are literally your credits, and now I got to pay you to say what my credits are.
But it's almost like if your agent isn't doing it for you or something, then like my agent wouldn't. They would be like, they're like, are you doing it? I'm like, yeah. They're like, great. I don't have to do it. I'm like, cool. If I had said no, would they be like, oh, well, I'll do it for you? Let me just punch your IMDb up.
No, but they'll be like, let me get your card number and then enter that info for you.
I think once Amazon bought IMDb, that they were like, we need to monetize this shit somehow.
I did not know they did that. They're really annoying because I had like a little get together Memorial Day. I don't like people at my house telling you I'm OCD. I don't like.
You're like, I did all this shit for me.
Yeah, exactly. Like somebody like burnt a hole. I'm like, you're not even supposed to smoke over here. Like I can't. So I was picking up trash. Like all I did was like babysit, cook, and clean after so many people. I didn't even get to, because everybody's like, Sarah this, Sarah. And it was just, it was a headache. I'm not doing it again. So if I have like something that's going to be like 5-6 people, but I looked at my account and it was like Amazon Music was added because I have an Alexa.
Oh, yeah.
So all these like charges were added to my like credit card, whatever, because of Amazon. I'm like, now I got to call Amazon and cancel all this crap. Like
they coming after that money.
Yeah, Amazon's like one of my favorite things, but like you're not going to steal my money. Like I'm not playing with you.
Jeff Bezos type beat. Yeah. That divorce made her the richest woman in America.
Over Kylie Jenner?
No, let's see. Okay, so Jeff Bezos and his wife start Amazon. Now he's the richest man on the world or whatever. And then they get a divorce because of his adulterous activities. And the annulment or whatever, not the annulment. I don't know the marriage lingo. A divorce? A divorce.
like Starts with an M, right? Not matrimony. That's not even
What-
alimony.
Yeah, whatever percentage ownership that she has in Amazon makes her the richest woman like in the world like overnight. Like once the divorce goes through,
Oh, okay.
and she's actually giving away it all to like charitable
I don't believe
functions.
that. She is all of it.
Well, she said like 80% or something like that. The headline was like she was like, "Yay, now I'm super rich. Okay, I'm going to give this shit all away." And,
And be poor.
She must be like really not like she,
Or she probably still owns like a stake in it to where she's getting a monthly.
Hey, at us. Where are you at? Yeah, well, let us know what you finna do, man, with all that bread, because like we want to know.
I have a do-it-yourself channel. I need some sponsors. Like,
We could use some soft boxes in here.
yeah, we need some more cups.
Exactly. It's getting a little wild over here.
Wild Man needs some T-shirts.
Exactly.
I mean, come on now. I buy from Amazon all the time. Damn.
Bro, pull my receipts.
Right, single female here.
We primed out. I just actually ordered something from Amazon today. How about that?
I order stuff from Amazon all the time. I'm getting Wanda the whale today. She is a automatic vacuum cleaner, and she's a whale, and she just swims around the pool and eats all your stuff up.
I'm
very
thinking
exciting.
about ordering something on Amazon later.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, because I don't know where the fuck I'm gonna get what I need, but I need it like now.
Well, you got to wait 2 days, okay? You can't
That's
have it
big
now.
facts. That's big facts. Now if they switched, I was reading that if they switch to a 1-day delivery model,
Okay.
they're gonna have to build out more, but they can scale in that direction. And the workers were like, they're really like, no, like let's not do this. Like, can you believe that the workers in the Amazon warehouses have enough pull with their little group chats and their little like Facebook groups that they can be like, no,
We're not doing it. We're protesting.
1-day delivery is bullshit. We're not gonna do it. But it could be a reality in the future. Like that
Yeah, I
could
believe
be
it. Yeah.
like
And they're going to keep complaining, and then they're going to have drones deliver everything. It's like, you don't have a job at all. Quit complaining. These drones don't
Right.
rally together and
Right.
protest. No
Yeah.
1-day delivery.
that's like these there's certain McDonald's around here that have the tablets that you order on inside.
What? I haven't been in McDonald's in forever.
Dude, I checked it out. The one on Northside Drive, right on
Yeah.
14th and 14th, or Northside and 14th.
Norteeth? Wow.
Whoa!
Unheard of.
Where do we eat at?
Norteeth.
No, seriously. There's I went in there and I ordered on the tablet and didn't have to talk to a single teenager, and it was great. I got the food exactly how I
Okay,
ordered
so what do
it.
you have against McDonald's teenagers? I was a McDonald's teenager, okay?
Look, man,
I
I'm
was
just
16.
being funny. I got nothing against y'all. Come on. How did a generation raised on South Park, The Daily Show, become so easily offended? Like what's going on here?
Everybody's offended by everything. I don't get offended. Like, I'm just like, okay, whatever, that's your opinion. I don't care. Like, who cares?
Bruh, apparently
cares?
everybody.
No, I was like, I did a thing about water saying how like vegan people, like they get on my nerves because I have so many friends that are like, I can't eat that. I can't drink that. And, my friend was like, he goes, I'm so hungry. And I was joking. I said, do you want a banana? He goes, is it organic? I'm like, no, it's not organic. Do you want the banana or not? He's like, no, I can't eat that. So it was a video saying that. People were like, I'm not even a vegan or vegetarian, but that is offensive. People that want to do better in their life. And I'm like, you're not even one and you're saying that you're offended? Like, shut up. Like, no. Like, just because I think somebody's annoying doesn't mean, like, I'm not God. Like, who cares?
Exactly.
But, like, it is annoying.
Since we're talking about vegans, I go through something similar where...
Are you a vegan?
No.
Okay.
The select vegans in my life who I see so infrequently when we're together.
Why? Because they're annoying?
Well, yeah, exactly. Like, I'm on that garbage train, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just, like, eating whatever,
Yeah,
And
McDonald's tablets,
we'll be in here working on a project for, like, 40 hours straight. And I'm like, okay... let's go get some pizza, or like, let's go to Chipotle or something like that.
No.
And one of these vegans will be like, don't you remember I told you I'm vegan, I can't eat there? And I'm like, actually, no, I didn't remember, because I'm thinking I'm hungry as shit, right? And it's gotten to the point where, like, I'm not going to say his name, but he's like, every time I'm around you, you're always recommending shit that I can't eat. I'm like, bro, I never see you, bro.
Yeah, this has nothing to do with you. It's me and my life and just being normal.
So now I just say, hey, is anybody hungry? Let's just go get something to eat. And, then
Let's go get some vegan lettuce.
Yes, vegan lettuce. Vegans, so hot right now.
Yeah, I know. It's just, I honestly think that most people do it because it's like the cool thing to do. It's not because you really have any sort of beliefs in anything. It's just like, I want to do that. I want something to talk about. This is just... And then you're eating a hamburger when nobody's around. Like, no.
Well, I mean, have you seen how many likes those pictures get with the vegan hashtags on them. I mean, you
Do they
can't
get a lot?
you can't be a part of that if you ain't vegan. They're gonna call you out. They're gonna be like, I saw her
Wait,
eating
they get
a
a lot
hamburger.
of. You know what I think I'm gonna start doing? I'm gonna be like hashtag not, hashtag vegan, hashtag vegan life, but it's gonna have like a not in front of it.
Dude.
I'm gonna steal their views and likes.
You heard it first right here.
Ooh, a genius idea. See, I'm stealing stuff from you too. It works.
Yeah. Have you seen any good movies lately?
Last movie I saw was Intruder. Oh, I saw The Waitress. It's like an older, she's like country.
Mm-mm.
I had to practice, like, I was doing an audition for a movie, and she's a diner waitress from the 1960s, civil rights. So I had to learn a Southern accent, which is crazy that I never knew how to do one. Like, I have a fake British accent. I can do it all day.
Mm-hmm.
But I couldn't do, like, a Southern one. But now I know how to do it from watching that movie.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You just throw a few y'alls in there.
Yeah.
And Kmark. Y'all going to Kmark later? I need to go to Walmart.
Yeah, you got to drag out your.
But why?
Yeah, why? Yeah, why? I don't know why.
Now, are you from Georgia?
Born and raised my entire life.
Okay, DSGB?
Down South Georgia boy?
DSGG?
Pastor Troy? Yeah, I remember all that.
DSGG?
Yeah.
That's, I moved here in 2010.
Oh, yeah, you haven't been here long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I haven't left yet either, so,
Everybody's coming to Atlanta, like everybody.
The idea was to move here, create a bunch of cheap art, and then take it with me back up to, like, Manhattan, but I haven't been able to leave.
What do you mean, like painting and stuff?
Video productions, like short films, things of that nature.
Yeah, you wanting your post-production credits.
And the award for Best Oscar for Best Film Editing goes to, I can see it now. Did I just will it into existence?
Yes, I think you
I'm
did.
getting choked up right now just thinking
you.
about it. I'm going to walk up there like just another bald white dude on the red carpet like, hey, guys, wow, man.
I just want to thank my mom and
my dad for buying me a computer when I was a boy, and they taught me how to edit, and shit, man. Yeah, all I do is sit in front of a computer, so that's why I'm like, I don't have a tan. They're like, get off the stage!
A speech was not required. I just watched Mean Girls. He's like, a speech is not required.
Yeah.
I'm like, get off.
Yeah, thanks, I'm just getting started. Bye.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
There's so the guy who edited 2001: A Space Odyssey with Stanley Kubrick edited James Cameron's 1986 film Aliens with Sigourney Weaver.
Okay, you know a lot of like trivia type.
I do. I have a vast, like, I just soak in IMDb.
Yeah.
I'm just like seeing who worked on shit, and I'm like, whoa.
And you remember.
Yeah, and I got that photographic memory though. You know what I'm saying? So I be seeing names.
Yeah.
Like Szlazinski and shit. I'd be like, damn, that's a name.
Where's he at?
Scarborough, like, I don't know. It's just long enough as a last name that I feel like I can just ride that. Like, people might be able to remember the last name Scarborough. It's not like, a firsty, lasty, somebody with two first names. At least I ain't in that boat, right?
Michael Ben.
Yeah, like
Ben Michael.
Where's
there we go.
dude? No.
Ben David.
What about concerts? You gonna go see any concerts this year?
No, I don't really see concerts. All I do is work. Like,
Really?
I work the do-it-yourself thing. I work on my app a lot. And, yeah, I nonstop work. Like, I was on the computer all night emailing my developer back and forth. Funny you say emojis. I don't have. You know what? I need to go home and take some pictures of my palm trees and put my palm trees on my emojis.
Yeah.
Because I have an emoji app that's for Android and iPhone, and they stay the same. So if I send to iPhone, it's going to show up the same way because it's
Nice.
a photo.
Are they stickers? Is that the way it works? No, it's photo. Okay, it's like an MMS.
Well, it's an emoji. I guess it could be, it's actually a JPEG image, I believe.
Sure.
So what it does, like if I take a selfie and then in the app, EmojiMe, you cut it, or you can use pre-cut shapes that I added this past year. It cuts you out. You can add a filter. You can add font. It shrinks you down. It adds to your keyboard, and then you can send an emoji of your face like instantly. Yeah, so I actually So I did an emoji party like a while ago. It was a pool party that did not have Wi-Fi, okay? So people couldn't even download the damn app. So I was giving free Jell-O shots away because there was no Wi-Fi. But these are printed like really big. Okay, this was like on a little fence thing. So like you can like cut any photo into an emoji. So I had emojis all over the party.
We out here developing software.
Yeah.
What they know.
And then it's not just for girls. girls. Like I even did a guy one too, so it's not
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? So yeah,
Let me see.
that could be you. So how are you doing today?
Hey, man. Pretty good, man. Download the app.
Download
EmojiMe.
on iOS. Well, not iOS. People are like, what is that? On Apple, on iPhone. There you go. Let me not use
On
developer terms.
Android and iOS.
Yeah, there you go.
Is this
free.
Metro Boomin?
That is Web. That's a friend of mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. We out here making software. Damn, Sarah.
Yeah, and I wasn't even trying. The emoji thing kind of fell on me. Like, a friend of mine his brother said, I have a guy who can develop an app for you, come up with an idea. He never came up with an idea. I came up with an idea, and then the guy got busy. So I was like, okay, well, this is a great idea. There's no app that you can make a realistic emoji and then do it instantly. So me being me, I ran around. I was told no. They're like, you can't do that. It's before it's time. We can't.
Okay.
I ended up hiring a company here. They couldn't do it. I ended up getting a guy in Russia. I worked with him for a long time.
Whoa.
And then he got it to a certain point. He drove me crazy. And now I got a guy in India who is the one that works on it. So, yeah, I was like, you're not going to tell me no. I'm going to do it.
Hey, shout out to all the guys in India right now working on software. Salute, triple salute.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I'm going to have to download the app right now.
Yeah.
And put my face on a palm tree emoji.
So you could just go to the website. It's easier. Just go to emojime.co. Okay, so I tried to buy .com for one. EmojiMe is trademarked in my name. Somebody stole my website. Well, not stole my website, but they use emojime.com, and they have like some crappy emoji headphones. And I had my lawyer, that is me. Oh, I made those little screenshots too, by the way.
No way.
Yep.
Hey.
I can do a little Photoshop.
Hey, girl. We out here doing Photoshop and shit.
The guy, he said in order for me to buy, it's so stupid. You trademark something and you can't say don't use it. You have to like take them to court and spend all this money for your own damn name that you trademarked and paid all that money for. So he was like, I'll give you the website for $1 million. I'm like, you're like Dr. Evil. Like, no, I'm not paying you $1 million. So it's emojime.co. And apparently that's fine. I'm like, okay, well, I like British people anyway.
The rule of thumb is to have the shortest possible domain name as you can.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that you're shaving off
and
one letter,
M? Yeah.
I mean, that goes a long way. Right?
I mean, it should.
Emojime.co.
Yes.
I just downloaded the app. I'm going to be doing this all day long. I'm like in the Sarah Stowe Oliver cinematic universe right now. I'm watching back-to-back vlogs. I'm downloading their app.
Like it makes you know. I would say if I was somebody who wasn't me, looking at me or like aspiring to be me, I'd be like, there's like just too much to. Okay, I'm gonna go build a fence. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna like make an emoji. Like what am I doing? I don't know. I'm literally all over the place. All over the place. I'm gonna grow my hair long.
Yeah. How long?
No, not me. I'm just saying if I was I'm 35 inches now. What do you mean? I can't grow it.
How much longer could it get?
Okay, so I wanted to. Let me show you. I wanted to grow it so it's like right here, right?
Right.
I wanted to grow it down to here.
Okay.
But it's so heavy, like it.
And the upkeep, right?
The upkeep's not that bad. It's just like it'll give me headaches sometimes because when it's curled and there's hairspray, it just feels like a little kid's like pulling on it, like very lightly.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'm gonna go to the bottom of my butt. I was like 2 days ago. I said I'm gonna cut it. And then I was like, I can't cut it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't cut it. I think I just want to like get it to the bottom just to, I don't know for what. I don't know. Should I cut it or should I just deal with the headaches?
Should she cut it? Sarah Stowe Oliver on Instagram. Comment.
Well, we got to do a poll. Oh, look at Kigo. Oh my God, I love my doggy. Yeah, he's still watching me in the background. Wow, my titties look amazing on that video.
His presence
Need to make sure there.
is a present.
Yes. Love my doggy.
Yo, Sarah. Mm-hmm. What are you doing the rest of the day?
I may be doing a photo shoot here for one, because you guys have this huge studio behind us.
I think you should.
And so that's number one. I got clothes in the bag. Oh, and shoes. And then
they in the bag.
I'm gonna go get yucca plants for my mom. Do you know what they are? They're like little spiky. Okay, they're evergreens. They're really nice. They're tropical looking.
Okay.
I'm picking up yucca plants. And then I have my bodyguard's car, Cal Bear, big tiny, the really humongous.
Oh, yeah.
350-pound guy.
Hey, shout out. Hey.
Yeah, Cal Bear. He's like, Sarah, do not call me that. Like everybody calls him Big Tiny or Tiny, and he doesn't even like me to call him Cal.
Oh,
in
it's
front of
official
people.
now. It's on the air.
They know he's Cal Bear.
Yeah.
Like literally, yeah. So I have to go get my truck. I have his car.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go get plants. Go to the gym. Do this little photo shoot. Basically, be all over the place.
Snip, snip.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yep.
Well, what do you say we get out of here and go knock that stuff out?
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, but before we get out of here, just because we've got the eyes and the ears of everybody that loves you,
Yes.
let these folks know something.
Know something. If you do not, okay, for one, everybody says like, Sarah, you should make a YouTube channel. Hello, I have a YouTube channel.
Duh.
You can go to saraholiver.com. My videos are on there. Everything's on there. Or follow me at Sarah So Oliver on like every social media. Sarah So Oliver. Easy.
That YouTube channel going up. 100,000 subscribers on the way. Silver plaque on the way.
Speak it into existence.
Make sure you download that app, EmojiMe.co, and put your face on a palm tree emoji. And why don't you go ahead and drop that in the comments below. And yeah, it's Ben Scarborough and Sarah Oliver chilling here in the secret room at Third Eye Collective, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.